Welcome everyone to episode 4 of NRW Riot. We are here tonight, packed out live from Richmond, Virginia, the beautiful town of Richmond, Virginia. And I am your host slash commentator for the evening, as always, Nathan Rogers. And what a start we have had to NRW over the past 3 episodes, and it is not slowing down any time soon. Tonight, we continue round 2 of the World Championship Tournament, and I believe we end round 2 of the World Championship Tournament as we get ready for the semifinals. Tonight, our 2 tournament matches. We're going to be seeing Aiona go one-on-one with Cameron Rose. That is going to be a very fun match, as the superstar Aiona, first time really competing for a championship, and Cameron Rose, well, not a lot of people even expected him to make it past round 1. And we have our second tournament match. We're going to be seeing Beckett go one-on-one with Ethan Yates. 2 men who I could see very well making it to the finals of the tournament. They're going to be facing off one-on-one here tonight, along with our main event of the evening, the California kid, Dakota Dobbins, going one-on-one with the all-star Narvas after a heated confrontation last episode. Who is going to emerge as the better athlete? Also tonight, we find out who this mystery man was that's been airing these creepy vignettes and confronted Aaron Hallows after his match last episode. But coming up first tonight, we are going to hear from Mistl, one of the big fan favorites here in NRW. Will kick off NRW Riot here tonight. So, I am done talking. Let's cut to ringside to see what Mistl has to say to kick off Riot here in Richmond, Virginia. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to hear from Mistl. Kicking off the night hot. And whoa, looks like he's out here to compete. And getting a very warm welcome from Richmond here tonight. Like I said, grown very popular with the crowd, mainly due to his actions towards Will Gamble, which not many people necessarily enjoy. But currently 0-1 here in NRW. Bit of a history lesson here. Back on episode 1 of the Trevor Crane era, he replaced Will Gamble in the World Championship Tournament. Ultimately lost that match to Rishi de Cruz, and that's what kick-started everything. Gamble was pissed, attacked from behind, and that is something you do not want to do to Mistl. What does Mistl have to say tonight?
Richmond, Virginia, how are we doing tonight? Welcome to Riot. Now, there's been some tension brewing for the last couple weeks between myself and one Will Gamble. And now, last week, Gamble and I, we had a little bit of an altercation. Nothing new between us, but I finally decided just to go straight to his face and knock him down where he stood. Something that he hasn't had the balls to do to me yet. So Will, I want to give you some insight really quickly. I want you to really realize this. I wanted to expose you for exactly what you are. You are nothing more than an entitled, selfish crybaby who impulsively spends away all his earnings on a gamble. No pun intended. And you and I have been going at it for a bit now. So I've decided, why don't we put a stop to that? Why don't we find some sort of resolution? Why don't we finish things? Why don't you fight me in this ring? Because I am sick and tired of the talk and the talk and the talk and all the no action whatsoever to back up what you're saying. You just talk, talk, talk. Just bring your ass out here and let's settle this.
Sorry, Asher. I hate to burst your bubble, but unfortunately for you, I'm not here tonight on Riot. You see, after the past 2 episodes, you have put me through hell. So I thought it would be best for me to take the night off and spend the day here in my hometown of Las Vegas, Nevada, where I'm going to try and get as much money back as I possibly can after you kicked me right in the face and blatantly robbed me of $12,000. You understand that, if I was a bad person, that I could sue you. I could send you to court. I could do so much. But instead, I'm living out the American dream. And I'm going to build my bank account back up brick by brick. You cost me about 3 episodes paycheck. You know what that does to someone? You know how evil that is, Asher? Plus, you broke my $10,000 glasses. So really, in my opinion, you owe me about $22,000, Asher. So no, I'm not here tonight on Riot, and I'm not going to fight you tonight.
Oh God, why am I not surprised? Of course you're not going to show up. Of course you aren't here tonight after what I did to you last week. Why would you? Because you're further proving my point. What was it that I said to you the first time we stood face to face properly? Right. You are a coward. Why did I expect anything less? What happened to your money was nobody's fault but your own. You are an impulsive, gambling loser who throws the blame at everyone but himself. You are a professional victim. And now you don't even have the balls to step up. What, you can only attack me from behind or cheap shot me as you're walking up, but the moment that the opportunity is right in front of you face to face, you want to tuck your tail and run? And here I thought you were a gambling man, but looks like some bets aren't worth taking after all, huh?
Asher, I don't know how many times I have to tell you this, but me attacking you was just a business decision. It was me sending Trevor Crane a message. You're not as important as you think you are, Asher. But, you really, really want this match against me. I guess I'm just so important to you that you're going to come out here to kick off the show in front of all these dirtbags and pretty much ramble on about how much of an asshole I am. Let's talk about how much of an asshole you are. Last episode proves that you're not the saint, Asher. You robbed me. That's a crime. And last time I checked, criminals are bad people, Asher. And they belong in jail. Honestly, if I was the general manager, I'd have you fired.
Oh, for the love of God, would you get off your high horse? How can you even stand to listen to yourself speak for this long? Spewing the same bullshit over and over again. Let me ask you, Will, does your ass ever get jealous of all the shit spewing out of your mouth? Because I am getting quite sick of hearing you talk. So how about this? How about this? You give me an answer, and you give me an answer soon, or the following weeks, every single night that you are here at Riot, I will make your life a living hell. Broken glasses are going to be the least of your worries by the time I'm done with you, and you can make that clear to yourself on your way here next time. Get it through your skull. Because I want to fight you. And I'm not going to take no for an answer.
Asher, I've really tried to let things go between us. I've had some time to think over the last episode, and although I am extremely mad at you, I never wanted to intend to come after you again. I just wanted things to be over between us. I want bygones to be bygones. I go off to win the world championship. You continue to be the jobber that you are. But it seems like you are obsessed with me, Asher. And you know what? I'll bite. I will give you my answer, Asher. Next episode, where I will be there live to tell the whole world whether I will fight Asher Mistl in a match or not. You happy now?
Always gotta make sure the occasion's special, huh, Will? Fine. Have it your way. I'll see you next episode.
I've said it once before and I'll say it again. What a dick! Making Asher Mistl wait until next episode for an answer on whether we're gonna get to see a match between both of them. He didn't even bother showing up to the episode today. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. But the crowd here in Richmond, Virginia is hot, and I say we keep the ball rolling. Let's cut back to ringside as we have our first match underway. Here we go. Let's see what we got to kick off RIOT tonight match-wise. And it looks like the draw is kicking off RIOT. Hell yeah! Ryan Lockett. Last time we saw him, he tore the house down with Dakota Dobbins in the main event of episode 2. Currently 1-0 here in NRW. And this is a man who, if you're unfamiliar with him, if you didn't see that match against Dakota Dobbins, you're in for a treat. Because he is absolutely incredible. The draw name is just an understatement. And he gets to kick off match-wise in front of a hot Richmond, Virginia crowd. But who is his opponent this week? Let's see if Ryan Lockett can advance to 2-0. Lockett 6'2", 235 from Sydney, Australia. But who is the draw up against tonight? And this is sure to be a very interesting contest. As here comes Felix Larson. This man has not yet debuted here in NRW. This is his first match from the Denmark independent scene. He's 5'11", 200 pounds. And this guy wrestles with a huge chip on his shoulder. Very cocky, but also incredibly talented. And I'm very interested to see how this match plays out, because these are two very talented individuals. While I still believe Ryan Lockett has an edge due to his experience, this is Felix Larson's first televised match here in the States, but he is a staple of the Denmark independent scene. This is a huge grab for Trevor Crane in NRW. Sorry, Mr. Crane in NRW. Please don't fire me. I really like this job. But here we go. Richmond, very unfamiliar it seems with Felix. And we're about to find out what he's all about as he goes one-on-one with the draw. And oh, Felix starting off with some strikes. Here comes Lockett. Some strikes of his own. Oh, punch to the midsection. And now Felix sending him into the corner. Oh, strike by Lockett. And here comes Ryan Lockett. What's interesting about Ryan Lockett is we might see an entirely different skill set. Oh, Pele kick against Felix Larson than we saw against Dakota. That's just how gifted Ryan Lockett is at professional wrestling. Oh, here comes Lockett. One would argue that Lockett is probably Australia's best. And one could argue Felix is probably Denmark's best. And now here comes Felix. Oh, knee into the corner. Lockett. Oh, sling blade. Rolling through. Drop kick to the head of Felix Larson. And Felix, he's very young. Like I said, he wrestles with a chip on his shoulder. Why does he wrestle like that? I don't know, but this is a guy who feels like he has something to prove to everybody. And now, kick to the midsection, Lockett. Oh, super kick. And Lockett teeing off on Felix. He strikes and a slap right to the face of Felix. Lockett, like I said, main evented episode 2 of Riot. Got a huge win against Dakota Dobbins. And Lockett's looking to advance to 2-0. And Felix, he's looking to have a very successful debut against one of NRW's best. Here comes Lockett, Meteora! Off the top rope to the outside. As the crowd cheers on the draw. Now sending Larson back into the ring. Oh, what is Lockett? Eyeing up his opponent. Oh, looking for a discus. Big boot, one of his own from Felix. Anything you can do, I can do better. And I guess that's the arrogance of Felix showing. Gonna use the move that Lockett failed to use against him. Against Lockett. And Felix sending him into the corner. Oh, overhand strike. And what the hell is this? Felix. Knee to the spine. And oh, what is Felix thinking now? Look at the power of Larson. Bridging German suplex. Picking up Lockett off the ground. And now suicide dive. By the young man from Copenhagen. To the top rope goes Felix. What is this from Larson? Eyeing up Lockett. Larson. Oh! Diving Famouser. And a cover on the draw. Only a 1 count. As Felix looking at the ref, yelling at him. Felix, that was a 1, dude. And now turning his attention to Lockett, Meteora. And there's Felix's arrogance on display. Oh! Kick to the chin. And now a knee strike by Felix. Like I was saying, that's the arrogance of Felix on display. And now spinning neck breaker by Larson. Cover on Lockett. Is it enough to put him away this time? 2 count. Lockett still kicks out. And now Felix. Oh, what is this? Felix getting a little frustrated. Just going to tee off on the back of the head of Lockett. 2 huge strikes to the unguarded skull of Lockett. And now knee strike to the chest, jumping up. Into the top rope goes Felix. Double foot stomp! Brutal into a senton. And Felix is a master at combinations. And again with the foot stomp. He knows what to do, when to do it, and how to do it. And another kick out from Lockett. And Felix, frustrated. Thought that could be enough. And now, oh, rolling through, DDT. To the top rope, but Lockett goes to the outside. Felix, oh my God, corkscrew moonsault. And Felix is just getting started. Felix grabbing Lockett, sang him into the ring. And so far, Felix has been very impressive against Lockett. And now here comes Felix, looking for an uppercut, but no. Lockett now. Kick to the midsection. What is this? Picking up Felix. No! Rolling neck breaker by Lockett. And sizing him up again. We saw him miss this last time. Can he connect this time? Oh, no. Not going for the discus big boot. Instead goes for a poison Rana. We did not see that against Dakota. Incredible athleticism from the draw and a chop to the face. Open palm strike. Just, and you can hear the sound it makes. It's brutal. And now, Tiger, no, face plant on the mat. Felix going to the corner. Lockett deciding what, no, not the corner, to the ropes. Uh-oh. What the hell is this? Off the ropes, driving him head first into the mat. And now it looks like he's looking for that discus big boot. And this time he connects. Cover on Felix. 1, 2. But Felix gets out at 2. And Lockett almost mocking Felix. That's hilarious. And now, oh, what the hell is Lockett doing? Oh God, reverse Alabama slam. Lockett sending Felix on the apron. The hardest part of the ring. Oh, drop kick. Counter by Felix. And an enziguri. Puts Lockett on his back. But Felix going to grab him. Send him off the ropes. And here comes Felix. Snapdragon suplex. Has Lockett in the corner. Leg kick. Chop. Here comes Felix. Knocks him into the turnbuckle. Felix has him on the top rope. The crowd here in Richmond getting on their feet. Here comes Felix. What is he doing? Superplex into a rolling neck breaker. 1, 2, no! And a look of dismay on Felix's face. Felix now looking for an elevated flatliner. Using the ring to his advantage. And now, power slam by Felix. Showcasing his strength. And Felix starting to get really annoyed at Ryan. I guess he's not used to all of this, I guess, back and forth in Denmark. But when you're in the ring with Ryan Lockett, it's going to take a lot more to put him away. And now Lockett, series of kicks. And Lockett really going after the face of Felix. I mean, he's face planted him, reversed Alabama slammed him, and now he just started kicking him in the damn nose. Oof, strike by Felix. And now Felix, DDT, plants Lockett down. Wants Lockett to his feet. What is Felix thinking? Off the ropes, looking for that knee strike. But Lockett, sling blade, into that drop kick to the side of the face. And most of Lockett's offense has come to the head. While with Dakota, he did a lot to the body. Felix has gotten a lot of punishment just straight to the dome. I mean, hell, if you're concussed, you're more or less likely to kick out. What the hell is Lockett doing? Oh my God, avalanche half and half suplex. Puts him right on our logo. 1, 2, and the second time tonight. The crowd here in Richmond chanting, "This is awesome." And that time it did look like Ryan was getting a little bit frustrated. And again, this is what I'm talking about. Just going right after that face. Lockett sending Felix off the ropes. Oh! Discus big boot. 1, 2 for the second time. He's going to get out. And Lockett now, he's just disappointed. He's like, damn it, I got to continue. And Felix, he's like a bolt of energy. When he gets offense, it is, dare I say, blitzkrieg. Lightning fast. But is that sustainable for Felix so far? Not necessarily. I mean, he's had bursts of energy, but then Lockett has gotten in control and has slowed the pace down into a knee! And right back up goes Felix. Lockett not giving Felix time to breathe at all. Looking for a chop. But here comes Felix, and we're going to see that burst of energy once again. Just punching on that face. Drops Ryan Lockett. Beautiful forearms there from Felix. And now, driving Lockett down on his head. As Lockett rolls to the ring, pretty much unconscious. Here comes Felix. And, God, he just, what the, that was personal. He just grabbed him by the hair and just shoved him into the barricade. Lockett said enough of this shit. And here comes Lockett, flying DDT. Lays out Felix. And this might be enough. No, it's not. And Lockett seems to be impressed with Felix's ability. I mean, none of us are really familiar with Felix. And I don't think Lockett was either. Driving him down. Like I was saying, this is probably a big surprise as Felix's abilities. Probably more than what Lockett expected. And now Lockett sending Felix into the corner. Oh, and here come knee strikes. Just kneeing at that unguarded stomach area. And now to the top rope. Lockett. Oh, God. Moonsault! Picture perfect! And this time it has to be enough. 2. And this is what we mean when we say Felix wrestles with a huge chip on his shoulder. This guy is relentless as hell. And now discus big boots. Alright, now it has to be enough. Now 2. What the hell? As the crowd for sure thought that was it. Felix is a damn fighter. And now Lockett with the big boot. No, Felix drops the rope. As Lockett, I think, hit that outside mat pretty hard. Knocked the wind out of him. Felix to the top rope. Here comes Felix. And Felix has to do enough here to wind Lockett down, because Lockett definitely the more fresh out of the two. Oh, what the hell is this from Felix? Knee! Beautiful running knee from the corner. But Lockett still kicks out. And Felix once again yelling at the ref. And he is pissed. Felix for sure thought it was 3. Felix is pissed. And again, that arrogance. This man thinks he's always right. As our referee, Ref Kali's telling him, you're wrong, buddy. And here comes Lockett. Calamity! As Felix's arrogance might have just cost him the win. As Ryan Lockett moves to 2-0. Felix ruined what could have been a phenomenal performance and possibly a win by letting his own arrogance and cockiness get in the way. But in the end, Ryan Lockett gets the victory here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you are enjoying Riot. I have an announcement to make right here, right now. Ever since I have taken the reins for this company, I have been very proud to see the success of all the episodes since. And now, I would like to announce that we will be headed to Orlando, Florida for our very first pay-per-view, Awakening. That is where the World Championship Tournament Finals will take place, and many, many more as the weeks unfold. So strap in, everybody, because we are headed towards something great.
Hey Cameron, congrats man. Making it this far, I mean, not a lot of people saw that far into you. A lot of people doubted you, thought you wouldn't make it past the first round, and here you are with a chance to make it to the semifinals. I just want to come out here, wish you the best of luck before your match.
Hey man, I appreciate it. Good job on your match last week too against Rishi. That's no easy task at all. But I'm gonna keep doing what I've been doing my whole career, and that's proving doubters wrong. So I'm no stranger to doubters. But maybe we'll see each other down the line.
Yeah, for sure, man. I'd really hope to see you in the finals. Good luck out there.
Bombshell announcement by our general manager, Trevor Crane. NRW Awakening coming soon to Orlando, Florida. Our first pay-per-view event that is going to be must-see TV. But speaking of must-see TV, it's quarterfinals action here in the World Championship Tournament as Cameron Rose makes his way to the ring. We just saw a bit of an interaction between him and Orlando Olave backstage, where Olave already qualified to move on to the semifinals by beating Rishi DeCruz last episode. Can Cameron Rose do the same, who has seemed to develop quite a bond between him and Orlando Olave? Of course, Cameron Rose advanced in round 1 during the James Queen era, which only lasted 1 episode. He beat, in a huge upset, Callum Thane. Cameron, he's probably the guy on this roster we know the least about, and he has already made it further than I thought he would make it, to be honest. So I still think in this match Cameron is coming in as a huge underdog, because his opponent, the superstar Vea Aiona, is someone who is a lot more known, a lot more experience. The superstar making his way to the ring. One of the most charismatic members of the roster. Getting the crowd here in Richmond on their feet. Vea defeated Imari Spears to advance to the quarterfinals. And out of everyone in the tournament, I feel like Vea definitely feels the best about his matchup here in round 2. Just simply because he has a massive advantage. He has the size, power, and experience advantage. I mean, Vea's a very young superstar, but Cameron's a baby compared to Vea Aiona. But here we go, Vea and Cameron. And just look at that difference in stature and size. Cameron Rose, 5'9", 185. Vea Aiona, 6'3", 256. That is an incredible height and weight difference. And there's Cameron. What Cameron lacks in size and stature, he gains in high-flying ability. This man, judging by episode 0 or episode 1 of the James Queen era, which only lasted 1 episode, Cameron can fly across the ring. And now here comes Vea. Shots to the face and immediately decks Cameron. Oh no, this is just mean. I mean, Cameron looks like a little kid in that ring compared to Vea. But clearly Trevor Crane, like James Queen, believes in Cameron, because Trevor Crane had the power to pull anyone from that tournament, which he did. He pulled Will Gamble, but he didn't pull Cameron. So clearly both Queen and Crane see something in Cameron, and judging from that match against Callum, there is something there. And now, big boot from Vea, as Cameron defeated a very well-known Scottish professional wrestler in Callum Thane to advance, and he's got the opportunity of a lifetime. If he can knock off Vea Aiona, a lot of the doubters start to get silenced, but Vea, driving his ass into Cameron's face. And now, oh God. Oh! Hammerlock flatliner by Vea. 1. Cameron with the kick out at 2. If you're Vea, you start to set your sights on Gavin Thorne if you can knock off Cameron tonight. The winner of this match will, of course, face Gavin, who beat Alan Estevan in the main event last episode to advance. The winner of Leo Beckett and Ethan Yates, still to come tonight, will face Orlando Olave. Oh, drop kick by Cameron. Oh, taking out Vea. And not only does Trevor Crane and James Queen see something in Cameron, one of the very best on our roster, Orlando Olave, also clearly sees something in this kid. But here comes Cameron. What the hell is he doing? Tope con hilo! As Richmond chanting, "This is awesome." What a crowd we got tonight. This crowd has been energetic and loud throughout the entire night so far. And they are getting to see a show here with Cameron Rose. Oh, taking down Vea, spiking him on his head. Like I was saying, you must be really special and gifted in the ring to get the attention of someone like Orlando Olave, who we don't really know him to have many colleagues in the wrestling business. And now, oh, Cameron. Oh, Vea with the counter. Now Vea just going to give him a shoulder tackle. And this is where Vea can really use his size to his advantage. Pop-up Samoan drop. Cover by Vea. Cameron kicks out. Vea in his match against Amari definitely had the size advantage, but wasn't able to use his strength as well as he's going to be able to use it against Cameron, who's a lot lighter and a lot shorter. Now Vea just striking away, just bullying Cameron pretty much. And now going after those legs. And now sending Cameron down. As Cameron crawling to the corner. And Cameron, I'm sure, has some experience in the independent scene. Not much that we know. And now flipping him up. What the hell is this from Vea? Oh my God! Powerbomb flapjack of sorts. He's just showing off at that point. He was just showing off how he can pretty much move Cameron any way he wants. But Cameron still kicks out. It's hard to not call Cameron an underdog. Vea has competed against very good professional wrestlers in the past, such as NRW's own Damian Lawton, in front of thousands. Vea has pay-per-view experience, double foot stomp, that Cameron just doesn't. For Vea, it is all about getting his first championship. For Cameron, the world title is definitely on his mind, but it's really just one step at a time for this man. And now here comes Cameron with an elbow. Springboard elbow there by Cameron. As Cameron going to use his high-flying ability that he's really good at to take advantage of Vea. Tiger driver cover. Is it enough to put away the superstar? No. And Olave did entertain the idea of a him and Cameron finals, which would be a very interesting matchup that once again Cameron Rose would be a huge underdog in. Oh my God, what the hell is Cameron doing? Oh my God! Top rope Hurricane Rana! Holy shit! The crowd once again on their feet chanting, "This is awesome." Frog splash from Cameron. There is electricity in the air here tonight in Richmond for the win. No! Cameron almost had it wraps, but Vea powers out. And Cameron, you gotta be... Oh! I was gonna say, if you're Cameron, you have to be smart with Vea due to his size. Oh my God! 1, 2. Kick out by Cameron. What the hell just happened? Vea just turned Cameron inside out, then jumped halfway across the ring into a frog splash, and then Cameron kicked out. This is awesome is correct. This is the World Championship Tournament, ladies and gentlemen, driving Cameron down. We have seen nothing but bangers bloom from this tournament, and we are witnessing another one. Cameron kicking out and gasping for air. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Look at this from Vea. Set out powerbomb. Oh, Cameron gets out again. And Vea with a very displeased look. Now eyeing Cameron on the outside. Deciding not to deal with Cameron on the outside and put him back in the ring where he can win the match. And now knee right to the side of the stomach. Now, right to the leg. Very smart strategy by Vea. Go after the limbs. Cameron's already taken quite a beating in this match, so take out those limbs. Get him a lot more damage, but Cameron has turned the tides. Kick across the chest. Picking up Vea. Oh, Cameron. Oh, elbow. And now flip into a Hurricane Rana. A rare instance where the smaller size actually has an advantage, because Vea couldn't pull off a move like that against Cameron. But Cameron, low body weight, low size, is able to pull that move off and looked hella impressive. And now here comes Cameron just starting to tee off on Vea, and now this is bad. Oh, lariat. Vea, oh. Picking up Cameron. Power bite! Fucking folded him in half. Jesus Christ. This has got to be it. Cameron just died. Kick out by Cameron. Big fight feel here in Richmond. Cameron understands, to quote a famous rapper, this opportunity comes once in a lifetime, yo. And Cameron understands that. Cameron's body understands that. Look at the power of Cameron Rose. He's not done. A second one. 1, 2. Vea able to get out of it. That was hella impressive. The adrenaline coursing through Cameron's veins. And oh, look at this by Cameron. Driving down Vea in a kick up. Cameron is on fire right now. And oh, what is Cameron thinking? Running. Oh! Kopu kick. But Vea rolls to the outside, back on his feet. Oh, runs into some more shots from Cameron. But Vea gonna start striking again. Cameron with the counter. Richmond on their feet. And now here comes Vea. Both men going back and forth. Aiona picking up Cameron. Vea off the ropes. Ducking the clothesline. This time Cameron. Oh, big forearm. Drops the big man off the ropes again. Somersault. No! Vea caught him. Power bomb. What a sequence. To the top rope goes Cameron. Picking him up. Avalanche. Or not really avalanche, but he got him from the top rope. But a massive power slam there. And now Vea. German suplex. I mean, Cameron has been folded in half throughout this entire match. How is Cameron still breathing? How is his body not just given out yet? This is the heart of a champion right here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Vea's about to make him pay. On the announce table, like I just said. Cameron's body has just gone through hell. Regardless of if he wins or loses, he's going to wake up tomorrow sore as shit. And now what does Vea have in mind? What other ways can he do damage to Cameron's body? And now Vea, oh, tripped up. That could end up being a very big counter for Cameron. Here comes Cameron again with that flip Hurricane Rana. Sends Vea to the mat. And now Cameron. Axe kick. To to the top of the skull of the superstar. Uh-oh. Vea catches him. Vea sending Cameron into the corner. Here comes Vea. Counter by Cameron. Razor Blossom! Out of nowhere, 1, 2. Cameron has advanced to the semifinals. Another huge upset. Cameron Rose has just found himself a one-way ticket to the semifinals of the World Championship Tournament and will face Gavin Thorne in round 3. One step closer to the World Championship for Cameron Rose and one step closer to main eventing our first pay-per-view, Awakening. I'm starting to think these Cameron victories might not be upsets after all, because this kid can go. That is 2 huge victories in this tournament, and I don't think anyone so far has had the performance that Cameron Rose has had in this tournament so far. It has been an absolute wild ride for Cameron. But coming up next, I forgot to mention it at the beginning of the show because tonight is just so damn packed. Anthony Glimpse, we're putting the Gold Star Championship on the line in an open challenge. And that, ladies and gentlemen, like I just said, will be up next. Let's get right back to ringside for this match.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am joined backstage by popular Jalen North. Now, Jalen, why did you request to be interviewed again?
Adam, I'll take you from here. Ladies and gentlemen, let me reintroduce to you popular Jalen North. And I know you're all wondering why I'm speaking to you guys again.
Whoa, man, you must be some sort of a celebrity, man. Like, that's crazy. You got your own hype, man. You're doing your own little podcast. Like, how do I get my own podcast, man? I need you to, like, teach me or something, man.
Who in the hell do you think you are? What? Do you not know who I am? I'm popular Jalen North.
Whoa, dude. How'd you know we were facing north, man? Do you have like a compass on you or something? Dang, man, a celebrity and a walking compass. That's crazy, dude. Like, I couldn't help but notice those rings on your fingers, man. I just wanted to know, did you win a Super Bowl, man? Cause like, those are some flashy rings, man.
Are you mental? Not only are you interrupting me, asking me the most stupid questions you can possibly think. Actually, I don't think you're thinking. I don't think there's anything up there. Do you not know what's going on right now? You're interrupting my interview time in front of my fans. Do you know how many followers I have? Do you know how important I am? Remember what I said last week? Popularity's a lifestyle, buddy. These people need to see me. These people came here to hear from me. And you're ruining my time to address them right now.
Oh, I'm so sorry, man. I didn't know you had a scheduled interview right now. Man, they gotta put like a spreadsheet out about that type of stuff, man, because I just wanted to see what all the cameras were about. I'm sorry, Mr. Popular. I'll get out of your hair now. I'm gonna go head out to the ring to face Anthony Glimpse for the Gold Star Championship, you know, and it's gonna be... Oh, crap. Shh, please don't tell anybody that. I'm supposed to keep it a secret, but I'm gonna head out there now. See you, Mr. Popular. Hey, maybe one day I'll get my own interview. Who knows?
Idiot. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, sorry for the interruption, but popular Jalen North.
God, Lucius is just a very strange individual. I don't think he realized we were live with the camera and he told the entire world that he was accepting the challenge, but who knows? Last time he said something, he was completely wrong. He said that Glimpse last episode was without the championship as he left it at home, and that turned out to be false, so Maybe Lucius is just talking out of his ass again. Who knows? But if I'm Jalen North, I'm pretty pissed off because Lucius just took up all of his interview time by asking the most random questions ever. No, Lucius, his rings aren't Super Bowl rings. You know, shout out to whoever found this guy on the side of the road because he is must-watch TV every single episode. But here comes the Gold Star champion, Anthony Glimpse, putting the title on the line in an open challenge. Well, maybe an open challenge. There's like a 90% chance it's Lucius accepting the open challenge, but he's putting the title on the line here in Richmond, looking to go 3-0 here in NRW. Last time he defended that belt was on episode 1 of the Trevor Crane era, where he defeated Damian Lawton in the main event. But here we go. And it looks like he did spoil himself accepting the challenge. I want to say idiot, but I don't know if that's the right word. But ladies and gentlemen, here comes Lucius Lockett. Now, I'm going to be honest, I didn't know this guy was employed until last episode, so I don't know jack shit about him. But he's coming out here tonight to make his singles debut and potentially capture the Gold Star Championship. Although this is a surprise to no one, since he told the entire world that he was going to be accepting. You know, the whole fun of an open challenge is that we don't know who's facing the champion. Lucius, I don't think understood that. But a very eccentric entrance here tonight. Lights are cut off as Lucius's silhouette is pretty much making an entrance. Damn. I don't know how he changed that quick, because when we saw him, he was wearing ripped jeans. But Lucius, we saw him last episode cost Will Gamble out of $6,000, even though he didn't even know he costed Will Gamble. Like I said, strange. It was pretty much all orchestrated by Asher Mistl. Asher kind of took advantage of Lucius's naiveness and used that to cost Will Gamble out of some money. But here we go. For the third time in NRW history, the Gold Star Championship is on the line as the champion, Anthony Glimpse, puts it on the line against Lucius Lockett. Here we go. The crowd here in Richmond hyped. It has been a great night here in Richmond, and it is only going to continue to get better as both men locking up. I am very curious to see how Lucius is in the ring. To be honest, for a while I thought he was just a producer, but it's clear he is an in-ring competitor. Oh, knees hit the turnbuckle, and now Glimpse sending Lucius into the corner. Glimpse, knee strike, and now Glimpse, oh, looking for a kick, but Lucius up to his feet. I will say, a very peaceful looking attire, and that looks like a heart tattoo on his heart with an eye inside of it. Okay, interesting. Now raking at the face. This is not the same Lucius that we saw backstage. The very peaceful and calm Lucius seems to be up and at him here in this match. Beautiful standing moonsault. And is that a doodle bob tattoo on his back? This guy is so weird. I love him though. Every time Lucius is on my screen, I'm having a good time. But here comes Glimpse with the fury of chops. It's Glimpse continuing the strikes, and a forearm drops Lockett. And Glimpse, the only current NRW champion. He has defended the title twice. Like I said earlier, once in that triple threat where he won it, and the second time against Damian Lawton in the main event of episode 1. And now kick up by Glimpse, and Seguri drops Lockett. Now picking him up once again. Oh, sending Lucius into the corner. And for Glimpse, this is all about continuing his legacy. Showcasing how he is the future of professional wrestling and how he is a glimpse into the future of professional wrestling. Oh, enziguri. And that is what the Gold Star title is all about, putting the belt on the line frequently. And here comes Glimpse with a tope con hilo, taking out Lockhart. And Glimpse is just getting started. The champ is on a roll. And now Glimpse sending Lockhart back in the ring. Of course, we are going to crown our second ever NRW champion at NRW Awakening, with the World Championship Tournament coming to an end. So far, 3 people have advanced to the semifinals. Gavin Thorne, Orlando Olave, and Cameron Rose. Of course, one more tournament match still to come tonight. And Glimpse, oh! Vicious chop there by Lockhart. And now Lockhart, oh! Shot to the jaw, and Lucius a lot more aggressive in the ring than he is when he talks. Now grabbing him, but, oh, Lucius breaking free of that hold. And now Lucius, what is he doing? Sending him into the corner. Here comes Lucius. Double knees. Rolling him forward. And now calling on the crowd here. Getting Richmond on their feet. And now Lucius, oh, sending him down into a Meteora. Look at how smooth Lockhart is in the ring. Oh, here comes Lucius. Oh, taking him down. Lockhart now sizing up Glimpse, and a knee strike. As Lucius gaining momentum here against the champion. We could very much see a brand new Gold Star champion here tonight. That's the beauty of the Gold Star Championship. You never know what is going to happen with it. Since it is the Workhorse Championship, Glimpse could come out and defend, hell, even next episode and lose it. That's what makes the Gold Star Championship so prestigious. What the hell was that? Beautiful stuff from Lockhart. Going for a cover on the champ. Kick out by Glimpse. And like I was saying, that's the beauty of the Gold Star Championship. That's what makes the holder so prestigious. Oh my God! Look at Lockhart, but Glimpse. No! Look at Lockhart. And Lockhart's working like a veteran out there. Off the ropes. Pop up. Oh! Kick to the chest. Meteora! Oh my God! And now middle rope. This man is incredible. Who knew this calm and whispery, weird-ass man would be so fluid in the ring? Uppercut, elbow, and now Tiger feint kick. And Lucius isn't done. Oh, caught Glimpse, and now sending him out of the ring. And now he wants Glimpse up to his feet. Lockhart, moonsault. Damn. I can't even finish what I was going to say because Lucius is so damn impressive. I'm going to try and get my thoughts out again. That's what makes the holder of the belt so prestigious. He has to go out there very often and put the belt on the line against some of NRW's best. And now, oh my God, Pele dodged by Glimpse. And now here's Glimpse with a lariat. Just drops Lockhart. And especially if you're putting the belt on the line in an open challenge like this, lucky for Glimpse, he got to know who he was facing about 3 minutes before, and now Glimpse, follow-away slam. But in most cases, in open challenge, you don't know who you're facing. You have no time to strategize, plan, or prepare. And now Glimpse, oh, wheelbarrow, arm drag. And now Glimpse, Frankensteiner, and some strikes for good measure. And that's exactly what we saw against Damian Lawton. Glimpse had no idea who Trevor Crane picked out for him until his music hit, enziguri. And now here comes Glimpse, striking away. Look at Glimpse. Oh, big chop. And now has him. Suplex. Neckbreaker. Cover on Lockhart. 1, 2. Lucius gets out. As these two giving it everything they got, Lucius has the opportunity to become the second ever Gold Star champion. For Glimpse, it's all about proving himself. and upping his status as Gold Star champion. Look at this from Glimpse. Beautiful stuff. So elegant. And Glimpse getting Richmond on their feet. Richmond definitely behind this man. They want to see Anthony Glimpse continue his reign. With a neck breaker. And that's what defending the Gold Star Championship is about. Solidifying yourself in the history books. Building yourself up. Boom! Leg lariat. And Glimpse now moonsault. Caught him. DDT. Picking up Lockhart. Kick to the midsection. Glimpse. Picking him up. Oh! Powerbomb backbreaker. 1, 2. Is it enough to put away Lockhart? And no, it is not. Lucius with the shoulder up. As Lucius needs to get back on the offense. Very much needs a turning point. There we go. He might get it now. Oh, what the fuck? Spinning tornado uppercut. Just out of thin air. And Glimpse gets out of it again. And Glimpse already up to his feet. What is Lockhart thinking? Into the corner. Oh, big strike. Oh. What is Lucius thinking? Has him on the middle rope. What is this? Middle rope. Backbreaker. Picking up Glimpse. Kick to the midsection. Oh. Sunset flip power bomb by Lucius. Oh, Glimpse reverses it into a cover. Oh, but Glimpse unable to put away Lockhart. Glimpse off the ropes. Knee strike. Drops Lockhart. And now picking him up. No. Lockhart counters. And here comes Lucius. Oh, big chops by Lockhart. Sending him into the ref. Sending him down. And now Lucius. Look at this by Lucius. What the hell? Spinning DDT. Just making Glimpse dizzy. Interesting strategy there by Lockhart. Glimpse goes. What the hell? What the hell was that? Lockhart is continuing to amaze me here. Now picking up the champ. Oh, discus forearm. And now Lockhart sending Glimpse. And again with that drop kick. This time stuns him against the ropes. Here comes Lucius wiping both himself and Glimpse out. And now Lucius heading back into the ring. Oh, Lucius eyeing up Glimpse. What the hell is Lucius doing? Oh my god! Oh! Jumps right over Glimpse! Glimpse ducks! And now Glimpse with a neck breaker on the outside. Great awareness from Anthony Glimpse. Ducks as Lucius goes flying over his head. Almost looked like a sprained ankle there. And now Glimpse. Elbow drop to the spine. Has Lucius up. Lucius counters. Kick to the midsection. Here comes Lucius. No, counter by Glimpse. Picking up Lockhart. Sending him into the corner. Here comes Glimpse with a drop kick. Lucius still on his feet. Glimpse sends him into the corner again. Clothesline. Rolling. Super kick. Oh my god, what a counter by Lockhart. Is Lockhart going to be able to put away Glimpse? No! Glimpse fighting out of it. Picking him up. Suplex neckbreaker. And he wants Lockhart to his feet. Glimpse now picking him up. Glimpse through. Time. 1, 2. Glimpse retains. Two successful defenses on the resume of Anthony Glimpse as he defends the belt successfully against Lucius Lockhart. But I am very pleasantly surprised by Lucius Lockhart. I did not expect for him to go that crazy in action. I mean, do you blame me? I mean, he was backstage talking about if Jalen North had Super Bowl rings on his finger. How the hell was I supposed to expect that he was going to go toe-to-toe with Anthony Glimpse and give him a hell of a challenge? I mean, great stuff from both men, but in the end, the Gold Star champion reigns supreme. But ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get back to ringside as it's time for our second tournament match of the evening. Ethan Yates goes one-on-one with Leo Beckett. It is time to end round 2 of the NRW World Championship Tournament. One of these men will advance to the semifinals to face off against Orlando Olave, as out comes Leo Beckett. Leo Beckett defeated Cutthroat Drew Corbett to advance to round 2. And he is facing off against a very dangerous individual. I'm very interested to see how Leo Beckett deals with a man like Ethan Yates. What makes Leo Beckett so special is this man is good, and he knows he's good. I wouldn't say he's cocky or arrogant. I'd say he's aware. He's aware of how good he is, and he is not afraid to demonstrate that. Let's see if he does so tonight against Ethan Yates. It's been a bit since we've seen Yates here in NRW. Last time we saw him was during the James Queen era, which only lasted one episode, where he advanced in round 1 by defeating Malcolm Kane, who is way taller and weighs a hell of a lot more than Ethan Yates does. What makes Ethan Yates so special is that he's not a huge individual, but he is as dangerous as they come. He is a cold-blooded killer, but doesn't necessarily look like one. Like when you look at Aaron Hallows and Rishi DeCruz, you look at them and you say, yep, those are some giant-ass men. They will kill you. Ethan Yates is so much smaller than those two, yet could probably do the same amount of damage. He is fearless. Some would even say unstoppable. But Leo Beckett, also very experienced over in the English professional wrestling scene overseas. Interested to see what he can do against Yates. This match could go either way. If Yates can put the pressure on and be dominant throughout the entire match, I can see him picking up the win. But if Leo Beckett can use his intelligence and use his more grounded professional wrestling ability to take advantage of Yates, this could go in favor of Beckett. But what's certain is one of these two men will meet Orlando Olave in the semifinals, where the winner of that match will go to Awakening. And Yates starting off as hot as ever. Huge sit-out clothesline. And now there's Yates. There's the power I was talking about. I mean, honestly, I feel like Beckett might have the size advantage in this match. And there's Yates. Look at Yates go. Holy damn. Throwing Beckett across the ring like it's nothing. Ethan Yates, he's 6'2", 237. While Leo Beckett is 6'1", 237. So both men, similar weight. Yates does have a bit of a height advantage. And now here comes Yates with those strikes. Oh. Yates definitely a lot stronger than Beckett. But Beckett, I'd argue, a lot more calculated and a better grounded professional wrestler. That is no knock on Yates. Yates is more of a brawler. He is in there to kick the shit out of you, punch the shit out of you, and throw you around. Beckett is in there to wrestle. And that's going to make an interesting matchup between whoever wins this match in Orlando Olave as Beckett takes down Yates. This is what I was talking about with that grounded style. And now here's Beckett unloading away. Drop kick by Beckett. Look at that. Now Leo picking up Yates. Oh, Leo taking down Yates. Spin out power bomb. Well, not really a spin out back suplex of sorts. And now look at Beckett with some back elbows there. Oh, Leo. Oh, to the arm of Yates. And now cranking at that neck. Just working Ethan Yates. And that's what you got to do. Just stick to your style and do what you know best. Straight jacket suplex into a cover on Yates. And Yates with a kick out. And now Beckett picking up Yates and driving him down. Of course, tonight, still to come, our main event. The California kid, Dakota Dobbins, goes one-on-one with the All-Star Nick Narvas, which is going to be an absolute thriller. Two of NRW's best athletes going head-to-head to close the show in a very energetic crowd here in Richmond, Virginia. They have been all gas, no brakes tonight, and Yates just shoving Beckett outside, and uh-oh. Yates getting extra momentum. Huge shoulder tackle there. As the crowd here in Richmond seems to be on the side of Leo Beckett. As Yates, of course, definitely does not care how the people perceive him. He is there to be NRW's top predator. Kick. And now Yates. Oh, devastating axe kick. Might have taken the skull clean off the body of Leo Beckett. And Beckett kicks out. And Yates getting angry at Beckett. That's one thing you don't want to do is piss off Ethan Yates. Oh, what is this? Oh, backbreaker into a clothesline. And Yates loves to find all sorts of creative ways to beat the hell out of his opponents. Power slam, middle of the ring, cover on Beckett. And Beckett fights out. And now here's Yates. Oh, Beckett counters. Tornado punch to the face. And now Beckett, what the hell is this? Driving him down face first into the mat. Cover by Beckett. Isn't enough to advance to the semifinals. No. Yates with a kick out. And of course the first match is set for the semifinals. Gavin Thorne and Cameron Rose will be going one-on-one. And the winner of that match will be the first man to main event Awakening against either Orlando Olave or one of these two for the inaugural World Championship cover. We know either Cameron or Gavin Thorne will be main eventing Awakening. And we know either Olave or the winner of this match will be main eventing as well. The possibility is there for the Orlando Olave and Cameron Rose main event that Olave was talking about earlier. Here comes Beckett taking out Yates, sliding through the in between the middle and bottom rope. As the crowd, I feel like, now for like the fifth time, is chanting, "This is awesome." As we are getting an absolute brutal match between these two. This is old-fashioned wrestling, people. Yates just brutally attacking Beckett, and Beckett just out-wrestling Yates. And now Beckett picking up Yates' fireman's carry, driving him down. White noise. And now Beckett, gut wrench, power bomb. And Beckett comes with a lot of power. Picking up Yates, Beckett off the rope, uppercut. drops Yates. As Beckett now deciding what he wants to do next. Into the corner, looking for a shoulder tackle, but Yates counters, and there's a leg lariat to the back of the head. And now picking up Leo. Oh, Yates into the corner goes Beckett. Strikes here from Yates. Uh-oh, oh God. No, Yates, no, buckle bomb. That's gotta hurt. That never looks like that move feels very pretty. Elbow into an exploder suplex. And Yates loves throwing his opponent across the ring. Oh! Damn! Just a straight boot to the face. And now what is Yates thinking? Bad thoughts. And now using the rope to his advantage. And now Yates kick to the midsection. Oh God. What is Yates doing? Power bomb. Oh my God, a second power bomb. He's not done. A third power bomb. Strength on display. Ethan Yates is an animal. Pop up, gut wrench suplex. Good God. Ethan Yates is one of a kind. Kick out by Beckett. And Beckett doing a very good job of staying alive. We'll go with that. I mean, he is resisting everything that Yates is throwing at him, and even being able to fire back with some moves of his own. And that is how Beckett is going to win this match. If he is. And now here's Yates. Right to the midsection, and now reverse cannonball. And Yates just egging Beckett on as he gets to his feet. What is Yates thinking? Oh! A backbreaker of sorts. Using gravity to help him. And now Yates. Oh! Beckett with the counter. And now here comes Beckett with some strikes. Drop kick to the knee. Picking up Yates. Into the corner goes Yates. Splash, no. Yates, shoulder tackle. And now here comes Ethan Yates. What the hell is this? Yates with the knee. Right to the heart of Leo Beckett. And now Yates sending Beckett into the corner. Up to the top rope. Yates, once again, thinking bad thoughts. Horrible thoughts. Oh, no. Oh! Back first on that turnbuckle. Substituting the turnbuckle for his knee. Some sort of backbreaker. And now pop-up kick to the midsection. As Leo Beckett gasps for air. And now Yates. Picking him up. Burning hammer position. And now... Oh! God! Again to the back as Yates is starting to find an area of weakness on Leo Beckett. He is going after that back heavily. But Beckett, once again, staying alive. Beckett has a hell of a lot of stamina. And he can use that to his advantage. Oh. Beckett now turns the tides. What is Leo thinking? Has him up. And sidewalk slam off the middle rope. As the crowd here, we might have to return to Richmond because they are loving things. Oh, caught Yates midair. Power slam by Beckett. And oh, winding up. The discus strike. No, Yates counters. Discus big boot. Plants Leo Beckett. And now picking him up. Lucid Dreams. 1, 2. Ethan Yates will have a date with Orlando Olave in the semifinals of the World Championship Tournament. And ladies and gentlemen, we might be looking at our first ever World Champion. I mean, who's going to beat him. He has looked insanely dominant over his past 2 matches, and Olave, he's got a tough match ahead of him. One of Ethan Yates, Orlando Olave, Gavin Thorne, or Cameron Rose will be walking away at Awakening, your first ever NRW World Champion. That is crazy to think. We have narrowed down the 16-man tournament to just 4. That is absolutely incredible. But still, to come later tonight, our main event, Dakota Dobbins, Nick Narvaez. Who is the better athlete? We're going to find out in our main event. But coming up next, who is this mystery man who has been airing these insane, we're just going to go insane vignettes and disrupted Aaron Hallows' win last episode? We're going to find out live here tonight, and it's up next. Well, I am very intrigued to see who the man in the white suit is. What's he all about? I mean, we have some clues. He's clearly a religious fella, as hence the choir music. The choir music we are so accustomed to at this point, and there he is. The man in the white suit. As the crowd here in Richmond doesn't really know what to make of this man, and to be honest, neither do I. What he is very cryptic, so hopefully tonight we get some answers. But we're gonna give the floor to the man in the white suit.
Hello everyone, I am Gabriel Morning Star, and today I have something important to address. An encounter that's been brewing for far too long. I want to talk directly to you, Aaron Hallows. You've made quite a name for yourself, haven't you? Dominating the competition, leaving a trail of victories in your wake. It's impressive, truly. But I can't help but wonder, at what cost? You see, strength is admirable, but wielding it with an iron fist, that is where the line is drawn. You've shown yourself to be a master of intimidation, and while others may cower in your shadow, I refuse to be silenced by fear. There's a darkness you seem to carry, perhaps unwittingly, that influences your every move. Your victories, so celebrated, have come at the expense of others' dreams. It's time for you to recognize that true greatness doesn't just come from victories. It comes from respect and integrity. You've had your fun, but soon, the tables will turn. I stand here not just to challenge you, but to extend a hand. I believe even you have the capacity for change. There's a chance for redemption, for a fresh narrative to emerge. A narrative where your strength is coupled with honor. I will be your opponent, but I also hope to be your catalyst for something greater. Prepare yourself, for I will confront you not only in battle, but also in spirit. I will shine a light on the cracks in your facade. Perhaps through this clash, we can redefine what it means to be powerful in this realm. Let's see if you're ready to transform, or if you'll continue to hide behind the shadows of the past.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's Gabriel Morning Star, but I can't help but still be confused, like, oh no. Here comes a very unhappy Aaron Hallows as he's looking for a fight. Aaron Hallows making his way to the ring, eyes locked on Gabriel. We're about to see a fight. Oh, wait a minute. The lights just went out. And Gabriel has disappeared. It looks like Hallows is going to have to get his hands on Gabriel another time, because the lights just went out and Gabriel is gone. We are about to see a very angry Aaron Hallows.
Leo Beckett! What a performance you had in the World Championship Tournament. Very impressive, I must say.
Who the hell are you, and what do you want? I'm not in the mood for this shit.
Why, friend, my name is Ashurst, and I happen to know a thing or two about making careers in this business, and you caught my attention. Now, I don't want to bombard you or put you on the spot, but here's my business card. Call me if you'd like to discuss some business.
Well, it has been an eventful night here in Richmond, Virginia. But ladies and gentlemen, it is time for your main event of the evening. As for the second time here in Riot history, Dakota Dobbins makes his entrance here in the main event. The California Kid ready to do battle against the All-Star Nick Narvas. Who is the better athlete? We are going to find out tonight. Dobbins, last time we saw him in the main event, he lost to Ryan Lockett in what is probably NRW's greatest match so far. But honestly, in that loss to Ryan Lockett, Dakota Dobbins looked incredible. He looked like one of the best in-ring competitors we have here in NRW. And let's see how he does against another all-around athlete in Nick Narvas, who we haven't seen in the ring, but judging by Narvas' past in American football and other sports, the fact that he chose wrestling is a very big indicator of what he can do in the ring. And Dakota Dobbins, like I've mentioned many times before, 18 years old, the youngest member of the NRW roster. As here comes the All-Star, making his Riot debut. The Auburn superstar, the All-Star, Nick Narvas, getting the crowd here in Richmond on their feet. He is ready to go to war with the California Kid. And like I said before, it has been a very eventful episode of Riot. I just want to go over what we just saw. The man in the white suit has revealed himself to be someone named Gabriel Morning Star, who has his sights set on Aaron Hallows, but not just to be his enemy, to save him in some weird, crazy way. I don't know, I guess we'll find out more as the episodes progress. We also saw Eddie Ashurst extend his hand to Leo Beckett, and if you're unfamiliar with Eddie Ashurst, he is really, really good at building talent to be main event level. So, honestly, if I'm Leo Beckett, I'm shaking his hand and I am taking that offer, because Eddie Ashurst is a very decorated individual when it comes to talent. As Nick Narvas sinking it all in. His debut here on Riot is in the main event. Here we go. The main event is underway, and Narvas with a big elbow to kick things off. And this match is going to be very, very fast. These are two very athletic individuals, and there's a flip senton by Dakota Dobbins. And when it comes to size, another flip senton. Nick Narvas has the advantage. Nick Narvas, 6'2", 225, as Dakota Dobbins, 5'10", 195. I feel like we're going to say this in every single Dakota Dobbins match, but Narvas honestly doesn't have that much experience in professional wrestling, but he does have age. And with age comes experience. But anyone on the roster is older than Dakota Dobbins, as Dobbins is 18 years old. Narvas in his low 20s. And now Narvas exploder suplex throws Dobbins. And Dobbins laid out on the mat as Narvas kisses his palm and an elbow there. And oh, Dakota rolling over Narvas. And now picking up Nick. Oh, kick to the midsection chop. And Dakota. Oh, backbreaker by the California Kid. And here comes Dakota. Dobbins strikes of his own. And now Dobbins sends Narvaez off the ropes. Oh, Frankensteiner into a cover. Narvaez kicks out. And now off the ropes. Foot senton this time to the spine of the All-Star. Oh, what is this? Oh, look at Dakota go. Oh, balancing on his leg. Oh, enziguri. Beautiful stuff from the California Kid. We've already established how impressive Dakota Dobbins is in the ring, as he took Ryan Lockett to his absolute limit on episode 2. And we get to see him in main event action again. Dobbins getting Richmond on their feet. Richmond has been a hell of a crowd so far here for Riot. And now Dobbins grabbing Narvaez. Narvaez breaking free of that hold. Now Narvaez sending Dobbins into the corner. Here comes Nick elbow. What the hell is this? Oh, neck breaker. And now look at that from Narvaez. Running springboard moonsault. Picture perfect. And a back suplex. And Narvaez, he used to play college football. Played both safety and middle linebacker for the Auburn Tigers, War Eagle. And now finds himself here main eventing Riot in front of thousands. He is not a stranger to the crowd. And now, oh, look at this by Narvaez wrenching the arm of Dakota. But oh, Dakota finding his way out of it. Dobbins now. What is he trying? Off the ropes. And again, no! Counter by Narvaez with the power bomb. Bridging into a cover. Might have caught Dakota off guard, but no. Kick out by Dakota. And Narvaez showcasing his athletic capabilities early on. Narvaez launching himself, but no! Dakota counters with the power slam. And now sending Narvaez into the barricade. Dakota. Oh. On the steel barricade. And now Dobbins throwing the All-Star back in the ring. And here comes Dobbins going to the top rope. This is where the California Kid thrives. It is very impressive what he can do off that top rope. So here comes Dobbins wiping out Nick Narvaez. And now Dobbins sending Narvaez back into the corner. Ooh, knees to the face. Dobbins not done, off the ropes, and just tackling Narvaez. Bet Narvaez is pretty used to that, though. Being a football player, he gets tackled pretty much every day. And Dobbins given almost taunting Narvaez with that tackle. And now Dobbins sizing up Narvaez. What is Dobbins doing? Wiping out Nick Narvaez. As Dobbins is fired up here in Richmond. And Richmond is the same. And going for a cover on Narvaez. 1, 2. Kick out by the All-Star. And now off the ropes. Dakota. Oh. Misses with that clothesline. Here comes Narvaez. Float over DDT. What the hell is this? Off the ropes again. Snap. Dragon suplex. And if you're Narvaez, you're able to throw around Dakota pretty well. You're able to use your power to your advantage. But what you got to look out for is Dakota's speed and agility, which is absolutely phenomenal. And again, just going after that arm, but Dakota breaks free once again. Here comes Dakota. Fury of strikes, kick to the midsection. Pele kick. Drops the All-Star. And now Dakota. What is he thinking? And oh, Dakota showing off here. And now blowing him a kiss. Dakota fired up. And now Narvas to his feet. Here comes Dakota. Oh! Crashing and burning. Landing pretty much lower neck first on the outside. And oh, what is Narvas doing? Oh God, ramming him into the barricade. Narvas wants the California Kid up to his feet. Narvas, springboard. Oh, Frankensteiner. To the top rope. Narvas, what is he thinking? 450 elbow drop. That's a thing of beauty right there. 1, 2, is it enough? No, it's not. I mean, this is what we expected. This is a battle of two athletes showing off how good of athletes they are to one another. These two are fighting like they have something to prove to the world and to each other. Now Narvas, back fist. Oh, counter by Dobbins. High kick. Narvas counters with a chop. Dobbins with a slap. Punch by Narvas. Palm strike by Dobbins. And Narvas saying, bring it on. What do you got, kid? Oh, chop. Strike after strike after strike. These two are just going blow for blow, proving to each other that they can stay on their feet, proving to each other that they can hang, that they are the superior athlete. And here we go. Punching the hell out of each other. And Dobbins seems to have got the upper hand. To the top rope goes Narvas. Springboard. No! Counter by Narvas. And what does Nick have in mind? Half and half suplex. Drops him on his neck. And now Narvas using the ropes to power bomb Dakota across the mat. Gaining that extra momentum from the ropes. And now Narvas the strike to the back. Another blow. And now has him up on the top rope. Oh, Tree of Woe. Good God. What the hell could Narvas be thinking? Double foot stomp folds Dakota in half. And now picking up Dobbins. Oh. And now throwing him out of the ring. Once again, that power being used to Narvas' advantage. And now Narvas moonsault takes out Dobbins. Narvas may not have the exact same high-flying abilities as Dakota. He's still damn good at it. But what Narvas lacks in comparison to Dakota, the high-flying ability he gains in his power. Oh, Narvas looking for a shooting star press. But Dobbins moves out of the way, and here's Dakota. Bulldog! Here comes Dakota. Oh! X-Plex! 1, 2. And Narvas gets the shoulder up. Oh, springboard. Oh, tornado stunner. Great work from the California Kid. As Narvas on the ropes, this time on the middle rope. What is Dakota thinking? Running. Drop kick. Sends him into the corner. Oh, knees. And now belly-to-belly suplex. Middle rope. Dobbins wants Narvas up to his feet. Long distance to travel, and he does with the heel kick. And now again with that belly-to-belly suplex. Here comes Dakota. Dakota has him. Driving him down with the backbreaker. 1, 2. Narvas still in the match. Narvas to the outside. Catching his breath and now back in the ring. Oh, lariat. Oh, countered by Narvas. Into the corner goes Dakota. Oh, counter. And now Dakota. Heel kick. And now countered by Narvas. Oh, discus forearm. Drops the California Kid. Strike by Narvas. Look at Narvas go. Countered by Dobbins. These two are on a roll. To the top rope goes Dakota. He wants Narvas to his feet. Taking him. No! Power slam counter by Narvas. Spinning back fist. Counter by Dakota. These two going back and forth. Dakota. No! Counter by Narvas with a German suplex. And look at Narvas. And now clothesline, no. Counter by Dakota. Off the ropes goes Dobbins. Another tackle. To the top rope. California Love. 1, 2. And Dobbins picked up the win. Great main event. Full of high-paced action as the California Kid emerges victorious over the All-Star. We hope you enjoyed this episode of Riot, and we will see you guys next time. Peace.